Yeah. Now let's get started with this time value of money. One of the chapters which actually forms the basis of any finance calculation. Till now, the most of the five topics which we have looked at are more stats-driven kind of topics. Whereas this particular topic is the introduction to the world of finance. Any calculation we do, it is based on the time value of money, and all it is saying is the money at different points in time carries different value, right? Probably having 100 rupees today versus having the same 100 rupees after 2 years, the importance is different. Probably if you have it today, probably you can deposit for 2 years for some rate of interest, and you are going to get something more than 100. Whereas if someone is giving me 100 after 2 years, then it is 100 only. Whereas if you have the 100 today, after 2 years it may be 110 or 115, whatever it is. So that is what is the fundamental behind the time value of money. Any calculation which we are doing in the world of finance, we look at the value associated with respect to time. So whenever we are comparing any two investment options, right? Any two decisions. Probably I have to purchase a bond, or I have to purchase a stock, purchase a share of a company. What should be the investment I have to do? See, in most of the finance calculations, what happens? I invest money today, but the benefits of them come sometime later. So the time is completely different. Across different points in time in future, we get the benefits, but the investment of that happens today. So the timing of your investment, the timing of your benefits, they are all completely different. That's and I cannot equate them on like terms, right? Probably there is if I say I have some 100 crores. I am investing some 100 crores today, right? I am investing 100 crores today in some assignment. There are two assignments that are available to me. In one, I am expecting that I will get 10 crores in the first year, 80 crores in the second year, and 60 crores in the third year. It's a 3-year investment I am thinking, where I am putting 100 crores today, but I'll get money in this order. After the end of first year, I am expecting that I'll get 10 crores, in second year 80, third year 60. Whereas the second investment, if I put the same 100, probably let's say it is going to give me something like this, 70, 50, 20. Now what is the key difference? If I look at it on an overall scale, probably it is like saying in the first I am putting 100 crores but I am getting 150 crores. So 50 crores is my benefit. Whereas in the second only 40 crores is the benefit. So probably an outright decision may come, choose the first investment compared to the second, because overall you are getting a 10 crore benefit. But the reality for us is, this is coming at different points in time. Probably the 70 which you are getting initially itself, if I redeposit it at some other rate, right? Because I am getting the cash very early, probably I can deposit it again, and by the end of the third year, it can probably, even if I say at 10% I am reinvesting it, I'll get 7 crores every year as an interest out of it. So at least after 2 years, the same 70 will become another 14 crores extra. So the finance calculation always is looked at from the time value of money perspective. I have to give, the earlier I am getting it, the value that it carries is much higher. So because the applications wise, in your bond calculation, you use the same concept. In your stock price calculation, you use the same concept. In your derivatives calculations, you use the same concept. So almost whatever we will be doing as a part of the financial calculations later, this is the base to it. right? The typical basic mathematics is not we apply here, right? The time value is what we have to apply in any investment decision, whether it is projects or purchasing of the bonds or stocks or any financial calculation which we are doing. So from that standpoint, it is very much essential that we understand this chapter, right? And probably from your exam standpoint, it's the usage of the calculator, right? Because this can be done using the system or spreadsheet more and more effectively. But at the same time, the financial calculator, it has specific buttons which will do time value of money calculation. There are a lot of buttons that are present in this financial calculator. This is what I was talking about, the BA2 plus professional version. So what happens is there are some keys here. This row completely this row, they are all finance related calculations, and all these five things we'll discuss in this particular chapter, all these five buttons. And of course there are a couple of more, right, which we'll see as we move along. Even all these are more and more specific to finance related calculations itself. Using the finance calculator, things becomes more and more easy from an exam standpoint also. So today when we are solving the questions, I'll tell you the mechanism of how do we solve it in this, right? So the same logic, probably if you practice at least on 2 or 3 kind of numericals, it becomes faster. And from an exam standpoint, you should be comfortable with quickly operating it, because you can easily expect at least 5 to 10 questions across all the subjects, 5 to 10 questions which require the usage of the calculator.